Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for asking. I'm MovieManCHAD and welcome to my latest Blu-ray update for August 17th, 2014. I have 5 new Blu-rays to show off to you right now. Actually, one of these contains 2 films from the franchise that I bought it from. So I actually have 6 movies to show off today, but they're in 5 Blu-ray cases at the moment. Alright, let's get on with this. First one I picked up all of these at Walmart, and the first 3 I'm going to show for you right now cost $3 a piece, and I'll tell about the other ones when I get to it. First one is Duets from 2000. Now, I remember seeing this film 14 years ago in the theater. I'm a big sucker for character-driven stories. I'm a big sucker for karaoke, and I'm a big sucker for all these kind of stories kind of coming together to a hopefully huge climax. Anyways, so this film is actually directed by Gwyneth Paltrow's father, Bruce Paltrow, and of course it stars Gwyneth Paltrow, Huey Lewis from Huey Lewis and the News, Maria Bello, Paul Giamatti, and many others. I know it's not a movie you probably want to get on Blu-ray or anything like that. I don't know. I can't imagine the video quality being spectacular. We'll have to see. I haven't watched it yet. But I couldn't help it. It was $3, and I remember enjoying this film very much, and I really look forward to revisiting it again. And that's about it. On the back, I don't think there's any special features. Maybe there's a trailer or anything. Again, it was just $3, so whatever. And inside, there is the disc right there with all the people that are in the film. What's kind of cool about this disc is that you can see Gwyneth Paltrow and Huey Lewis sing together duets. There you go. So, a nice little film from the early 2000s, and something I'm happy to pick up for $3. Alright, the next one I picked up is I forgot that Jeff Bridges and Ridley Scott actually made a movie together, and it came out in 1996. It is White Squall. Got this for $3 at Walmart. Just happy to see this movie again. I remember renting it, or when I was working, I got to see it for free at Blockbuster Video, and I haven't seen it since. I know it's a true story. I know it's a tragedy. And I don't remember how much I enjoyed it, but I love Jeff Bridges. He's one of my favorite actors, and Ridley Scott is one of my favorite directors. So it's nice to see these guys make a movie. I totally forgot that they made a movie together. And hopefully this movie is one of those films that just is very underappreciated, very underrated, and a lot of people are talking about it. So I'm happy to pick it up. On the back, there's not much to it. You get a special feature of a trailer. Just really looking forward to revisiting this movie. It's been almost 20 years. Alright, and there inside there is the disc right there of White Squall from 1996. Next one I picked up is actually the 2 movies on one disc, which I'm not too happy about, but they're kind of from the same franchise, and they're some of my favorite movies in that franchise. Alright, it's 1987's Ernest Goes to Camp and 1990's Ernest Goes to Jail. Now, Ernest Goes to Camp I actually saw in the theaters in 1987. Did I say that, 1987? Well, it came out in 1987. And I remember seeing it a double feature with Harry and the Hendersons with my dad and my brother, and it was my introduction to Ernest, like probably most kids at that time. And then in 1990, Ernest Goes to Jail came out, and I didn't see it till video, and I absolutely fell in love with the film. It's stupid, yeah, it's idiotic, but that's what's so great about Ernest to begin with. And so I'm finally glad to have these. These are actually my favorite Ernest movies. There's a couple other ones that I'd actually like to own, but these are together on one disc, which I'm not too happy about. But again, they were $3. This is $3. So again, this was like $1.50 a movie. On the back, there's probably no special features whatsoever. Just explaining what the movie's about. And inside, there is the disc. Ernest Goes to Camp and Ernest Goes to Jail. 2 fun movies from my childhood. I wonder if you'll enjoy them, even though they're not maybe from yours. Alright, next one I picked up is one of my favorite family movies of all time. It's one of my favorite children's books, one of my favorite adaptations when it became an animated film. But in 2006, oh my gosh, let's move that. In 2006, it actually got turned into a movie, which I was very excited about. I had a lot of anticipation for, and it just met every expectation that I had. It is Charlotte's Web. I love this film. It's one of my favorite family films of all time. It's a movie that kids can enjoy, adults can enjoy. It has so many wonderful messages, and it's such a great adaptation of what I remember the book had and the original cartoon. This was actually directed by a director that I really admired and sadly passed away a few years ago. There's some films I haven't seen of his yet, but his name was Gary Winnick, I think. Winnick, something like that. It's a loss that we lost him as a director, because I think he directed some really good movies in his time. This is his masterpiece, in my opinion. I love Charlotte's Web. It's one of my favorite movies of that year, and one of my favorite movies of the first 2000s, whatever. Dakota Fanning, of course, is in it, and then everybody and their mother lends their voice. Everybody and their mother. Alright, on the back you get a DVD and the Blu-ray. There's lots of special features, commentary, which I'm looking forward to listening to, because it is from the late the guy who directed this film, Gary Winnick, the late Gary Winnick. And inside, nothing too special there. There are the 2 discs, the Blu-ray and the DVD. Again, Paramount Pictures sucks when it comes to their covers. But oh well. Got this for $7, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Charlotte's Web, 2006. Final one I picked up was $10 at Walmart, and I'm not going to say it's better than the original, but I actually enjoy it more than the original. And that would be 2012's Total Recall. I'm so happy to finally pick this up. This is the extended version, which I have not witnessed yet, so I don't know if it's better than the original. It's about 12 minutes longer than the 2012 movie that came out theatrically. But of course, this is the adaptation, the remake, I should say, that is directed by Len Wiseman, who gave us Live Free and Die Hard. He's a director I really, really like. One thing I like about this movie is, yeah, it's not a perfect film by any means. And I can understand some people hating this movie, and I can also understand that people say it's not as good as the original. That's fine. Everybody has their opinion. What I like about this movie the most is the special effects and the production design. It is award-worthy. It didn't get nominated, but it should have at least got nominated for that, because the production design, the art direction, and the special effects are top-notch in this film. And I think Colin Farrell and the rest of the cast do some exceptional work. Just really, really love this film. Kate Beckinsale's great. Jessica Biel, Bryan Cranston, and I can't remember who else is in this film, but just an exceptional cast. And I like that it's kind of different from the original, where the original we go on Mars, but here we're on Earth all the time. And there's this big, huge thing the Fall, that, like, you know, I think it's called The Fall. I hope it's called The Fall. I can't remember. It's been a couple years since I've seen this film, so I'm really looking forward to watching it. And inside, you get so much special features. There's just so much going on in this disc. And there are the 2 discs, the Blu-ray, the special features, the Blu-ray, and I think you also get the DVD. So very excited to pick up Total Recall 2012. Really looking forward to revisiting this film. I really hope it holds up, though I haven't seen it in 2 years. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. Please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePile.com, and if you've enjoyed this Blu-ray update, I hope to have more coming up in the next few weeks or the next month. And just really enjoy it. Love collecting movies, at the same time going to the theater and watching them, because I feel like going to the theater is really the only way you can experience a movie. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching. Peace be with you, and I wish you a happy day, a happy night, and a happy life, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.